Watch lovers, this is Swiss Watch Expo again with another video. This week we are taking a look at 3 unique anniversary models. Stick around. Welcome back to Swiss Watch Expo. This is Angel, and this week we're taking a look at my 3 top picks for anniversary style watches. So, of course, every brand has some sort of anniversary within their brand, just as long as they have some sort of longevity in the industry. But today I've picked 3 models, a Patek Philippe, a Rolex, and an Omega. So let's get right into it. So first up on our journey here with anniversary watches is this beautiful Seamaster GMT reference. Now, this was created as an ode to the original Seamaster being released in 1948. So it was the anniversary of 50 years of that watch. And not only do you have that signature wave dial that I love so much, especially when it's in the black versus the blue, but you have the GMT functionality on it. So that'll be indicated by your red sweep hand here. And that means, of course, that you could tell the time in another time zone. And then, of course, you'll have the bezel here that rotates so that you can add a 3rd time zone to your repertoire of places around the world that you'd like to know the time. Another thing I really love about this bezel is that bicolor styling and the way that they've split both the 6 and the 18 for that 24-hour indicator on the bezel. I think it's such an elegant touch. You'll have those beveled edges around the bezel that I love so very much. And then that signature Seamaster bracelet. And again, this one is 41 millimeters, not too thick of a profile, which makes it very comfortable to wear and just a great overall, very wearable timepiece, something that you could keep on in most occasions. Next up, we will take a look at this beautiful Rolex Datejust with the Jubilee anniversary dial. So whenever you see that Rolex insignia imprinted upon the dial, you could read it up, down, left, and right. That is what we call a Jubilee dial watch. So they put this as also an anniversary ode to the Datejust that was released in 1945. And so that is just a way to add that much more texture to the watch. The reason I love the Jubilee dial is because when you look at it at first glance, it just looks like a beautiful pattern, texture. But then when you get in close, you can really see that Rolex insignia. For the most part, you only see these on Datejust models. And another thing I really love about it is it kind of gives a more clean dial because you don't have a lot of verbiage other than Rolex and Datejust at the bottom of the dial versus the Oyster Perpetual or Superlative Chronometer or a lot of that verbiage. So even though it's a little more textured, it does kind of subdue the watch a little and add a little slice of luxury, even if you decided not to do diamonds. But I love this model with the diamond dial and diamond bezel. We're looking at a 36 millimeter done in the stainless steel, of course, Rolex factory diamonds. And anytime you see diamonds set on the dial with Rolex, of course, they will be in the 18 karat white gold or yellow gold, respective to the design of the watch. But I think this is just a great example of a truly classic Rolex that is very versatile, but stands out just a bit. You'll have an updated bracelet, so you will have the solid links. So it is a nice weighty piece. And another thing I really love is the hidden clasp that you would just pull the Rolex coronet to open here. So overall, a really gorgeous piece and very versatile. And last, but certainly not least, is the Tiffany and Company Patek Philippe collaboration in honor of the 150-year anniversary between the 2 companies. This is your 5150J. I love the size of this. This is a 39 millimeter. You'll have an officer's case, which means essentially the case back here will open up to display the movement. And I mean, this is just such a special reference. Many people know that I've worked for Tiffany and Company, Patek Philippe boutique in the past. And to get your hands on this watch, it took a lot. So for us to have it here in Swiss Watch Expo, I definitely encourage you to add it to your collection if you have the opportunity to. On the back of the case, you'll see that watchmaking facility in Switzerland that Tiffany and Company sold to Patek Philippe long time ago. At this point in history, it was 150 years. So we always hear about brands that co-brand and things of that nature. And you'll see that the Tiffany and Company Patek Philippe brand collaboration is one of the only that you'll see that actual Tiffany and Company on the dial. This is a perpetual calendar. So you'll have your month, your day, your date, even a moon phase displayed right here at the bottom of the bottom portion of the dial. And one of the things I really love about this month display is it literally says month, and then it will give you the number for the month versus the actual verbiage. So I think that's very unique. I love any complicated timepieces that are very clean like this, and really a special piece. As you can see, it comes in this beautiful wood Patek Philippe box, and then you'll have that deployant clasp on the back. So 3 amazing models for anniversary style watches, whether it's the dial or a tribute to something in the history. Let us know down in the comments some of your favorite anniversary models. We'll see you in the next video, and thanks for sticking with us.